Yeah, he was okay. Man, I was talking with one of the announcers with the Astros. It was going on and on about Carlos yesterday, and rightfully so. And I said, just keep your eyes open today, too, because this guy's got a chance to be really special. And he came out and was special. And I thought he did it without maybe his best pitch with the slider. I thought he probably took him about to the fourth to really get that going. And then all of a sudden it started to bite and you saw the swings look different. And he didn't use his curve too much. So that was fastball location and a plus changeup. That changeup, I remember when we drafted him and we were talking about the curve and how devastating the curveball can be. So that's just exciting to know there's still another weapon in there. And that was basically fastball, changeup, moving it around, using all four quadrants with the heater. Just a really nice job of making quality pitches when he needed to.
And you mentioned maybe not even having some of his best stuff early. I mean, how impressive was it to just limit to one, and obviously getting a little help there with Michael, but in that third inning?
Yeah, fantastic. I still couldn't believe it. Right before that pitch, I looked out and realized just how far he was in center field. He looked deep, and then the ball wasn't hit all that hard. And for him to have that kind of closing speed, I don't know if I've ever seen an outfielder charge like he does. He gets to the ball full speed and still able to get off a plush throw as far as the arm goes, but the accuracy is just off the hook. And Salvi standing there for a great tag. We saw Nicky Lopez pull off an acrobatic play, just some really good defense. And then, Josh and Jake coming in to finish that thing off. It was just a little bit of everything.
What, in your mind, what's been the biggest difference with Daniel since he's come back? I mean, this last 5 starts, he's been really good. I mean, I think the numbers are really good. You guys have won 4 of those 5 starts. I mean, what's been the biggest difference there?
Well, it's a young player that went and had a purpose, here's a checklist of things he needed to get better with. And he didn't hang his head. He got to work and, give him all the credit, but also don't forget the guys in our development staff and our pitching coaches here putting a plan together. Here's some things that you need to work on, and let's get this right, and you get back here, and then having the confidence and the self-confidence first to come back and not doubt, and then stand up there with conviction and still trust your stuff regardless of what happened that first time. Yeah, it's really unique that he was able to pull that off as what looks. He pulled it off easy, but that's really a big ask for any young player. And he just continues to learn and grow, and he's open, but he also, I think he has a real good feel, the kind of pitcher he believes he should be.
Annie.
Hey, Mike, these aren't easy offenses either that Daniel has faced, White Sox, Yankees, Astros. Does that mean anything more? I mean, I know they're major league offenses, so they're all going to be tough. But just looking at some of the stats, does that mean anything more for Daniel to be able to do what he's done?
We've talked about a lot of these guys, checking boxes, and I think it's playing against some of these teams who are held in high respect because they've deserved it. They've earned it by how they've gone about it, and that kind of offenses that he's facing, and some first place teams, and to just set your mind on trusting your stuff. We keep talking about that attack mode with trusting your stuff in the zone, trust your defense. It's easy to say in theory, sometimes harder to put into application, especially against teams that have had a lot of success. Young players tend to give the opposition too much credit, especially guys who've had success, players that they've watched in the postseason, in the World Series. But he just came out and did what he's been doing, and then trying to sprinkle in the adjustments that he needs to make.